Welcome to our video on frugal living and becoming debt-free. Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck and struggling with debt? It's time to take control of your finances and start living frugally. In this video, we'll be sharing 8 proven tips and tricks on how to reduce expenses, pay off debt and take control of your financial future. From budgeting to cooking at home, we'll show you how small changes in your spending habits can lead to big savings and financial freedom. Tip number 1. Create a budget and stick to it. The first step to frugal living and paying off debt is creating a budget. Figure out your income and expenses, and create a spending plan that helps you reach your financial goals by cutting down on non-necessary expenses. There are budgeting apps and tools available online, such as Mint, EveryDollar, and YNAB, that can help you keep track of your expenses. Another way to stick to your budget is by using the cash envelope method, where you divide your cash into different envelopes for different expenses, like groceries, gas, and entertainment. Tip number 2. Cut expenses. Once you have a budget in place, start looking for ways to cut expenses. This might mean canceling subscriptions you don't use, negotiating bills, or cutting back on luxuries. Take a look at your phone, internet, and cable bill and see if you can negotiate a lower rate with your provider. Or consider cutting your cable and streaming services. Another way to cut expenses is by looking for cheaper alternatives, such as finding discounts on everyday items or switching to a cheaper brand of products. Every dollar you save on expenses is one more dollar you can put towards paying off debt or saving for the future. Tip number 3. Pay off high-interest debt first. If you have credit card debt or other high-interest loans, it's important to pay them off as soon as possible. The longer you carry that debt, the more interest you'll pay. Prioritize paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, such as credit card debt, and then work your way down the list. A good strategy for this is to pay the minimum payment on all your debts and then use any extra money to pay off the debt with the highest interest rate. Another strategy is the snowball method, where you pay off the smallest debt first and then use the money you would have used to pay off the smallest debt to pay off the next smallest and so on. This can help in building momentum and motivation. Tip number 4. Make a plan for saving. Saving money should be just as important as paying off debt. Set a savings goal for yourself, whether it's an emergency fund, a down payment on a house, or a vacation. Then, make a plan to reach that goal by setting aside a certain amount of money each month. One way to make sure you save money is by setting up automatic transfers from your checking to your savings account. You can start small, setting aside $10 or $20 a week, and gradually increase the amount as your budget allows. Another way to save is by having a side hustle or extra source of income, whether it's freelancing or a part-time job. Tip number 5. Shop smart. One of the keys to frugal living is being smart about your shopping. Compare prices, look for sales, and buy in bulk when possible. Use coupons and cashback apps to save money on your everyday purchases. Also, try to buy items that are on clearance or end-of-season sales. They can often be found at a fraction of the price. Tip number 6. Find free entertainment. There are many ways to have fun without spending a lot of money. Look for free events in your community, like concerts in the park or festivals. Take a hike or bike ride in a nearby park. Have a movie night at home with friends and family. There are many options for free entertainment, you just have to look for them. Tip number 7. Be mindful of your utilities. Lower your utility bills by reducing your energy consumption. This can be done by turning off lights when you leave a room, unplugging electronics when not in use, and using energy-efficient appliances. You can also reduce your water usage by fixing leaks, taking shorter showers, and using low-flow showerheads. Additionally, consider switching to a cheaper energy provider or signing up for a budget billing plan to better predict and manage your utility costs. Tip number 8. Cook at home. Eating out can be expensive, so try to cook at home as much as possible. Plan your meals in advance and make a grocery list to avoid impulse buys. Buy in bulk when possible and look for sales. Prepare your meals ahead of time and freeze leftovers for a quick and easy meal later on. Cooking at home not only saves money but also allows you to have more control over the ingredients and nutrition of your meals. These are just a few tips to help you start living frugally and paying off debt. Remember that frugal living is a journey, and it's important to be consistent and persistent in your efforts. By making small changes to your spending habits, you can make a big difference in your financial situation. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks on frugal living and becoming debt-free on a low income.